My name is David Thurston. I'm the project manager for Derwent London, and I've been involved in the project for over 3 years now. And the Angel building, it was called the Angel Centre, was built in the 1980s by London Merchant Securities and came across to Derwent London as part of the portfolio in 2007. As soon as Derwent London saw the building, they worked very closely with Orford Hall and Monroe Morris and saw huge opportunities for the complete regeneration of the building. We've expanded the space by 100,000 square feet over the existing 160,000 square feet. We're looking at creating an environment that basically people want to work in. Light is an essential part of that requirement.
As architects, light is one of the first things that we think about. Light and volume are the two really big things. Two of the projects, the Church of Light by Tadeo Ando and the Seagram building by Mies van der Rohe, really key projects in terms of the references for the building. Church of Light, a really simple project, but really beautiful finishes in terms of fair face concrete, and that's the real key for the atrium finishes that you see here. And it's often about seeing the light rather than the actual fittings. So it's working out clever ways of detailing the surrounding finishes so you can conceal a lot of the lighting but have really nice lighting effects.
When looking at the lighting design for the building, there are a number of issues to overcome. Not least in this case that there isn't a suspended ceiling into which you can hide the cables. So the design here, using the freeline luminaire, had to accommodate all the power cabling for the entire run. So in some instances you've got runs 30, 40 metres long, and they might be fed from one point.
I think that's one of the real successes of the lighting, and at least in the office floor plates, is the fact that it's not bitty, it's not broken into different pieces. It becomes one object as opposed to 8 different light fittings running the length of every bay.
There's two main sort of characters to the office space on a typical floor like this. Next to the atrium, you've got the light field fittings, which give a greater generosity for the floor-to-ceiling height. And then in the spaces away from the main atrium, we've got the suspended light fittings, which are the freeline fittings.
The freeline luminaire is a very efficient luminaire. We have a luminaire here that has roughly a 50-50 direct-indirect component. A successful building in London will require the most energy-efficient lighting that you can get today, whilst being very mindful of a good, high-quality lighting solution. The benefits that Zumtobel can bring to a project like this is, firstly, an extensive knowledge of how to light spaces, a close working relationship with the architect, so that we understand what they're trying to achieve, what's in the architect's mind, and that the luminaire doesn't contradict that. We have a fantastic palette of luminaires to choose from. And I think in this instance the choice of freeline was made on the fact that it's a very simple structure, so it doesn't clash with anything else within the building.
And that's part of the beauty of this building. You've got a very, if you like, a basic material in the raw fair face concrete. That really does look beautiful when you set that against other materials such as the leather and timber down in reception. And the lighting that we've got in this building really does set all those features off.
The freeline luminaire used in the building incorporates two lamps, one lamp at 3,500 Kelvin and one lamp at 4,000 Kelvin, each being separately dimmed so you can have a dynamic lighting system. All too often, not enough attention is paid to the lighting within a building, and the users are just subjected to a static lighting scene.
In terms of marketing the building, we are marketing to both West End and City potential tenants.
It's not a city office building, it's kind of not a West End office building, it's kind of in a slightly different location, and that's allowed us to really push the boundaries of the design, to get something really special, to attract a tenant who might otherwise go to the West End.
The Angel building is situated in an interesting position here, where we've got residents to one side and commercial properties to the other. It was quite important, I believe, for the architect and the developer to deliver a building that was conscientious of both parties. The lighting on the facades that face the residents is very considerate. The view, however, from the Angel is extremely well lit and makes a big statement to the area that there's a new, impressive building on the plot.
That space is illuminated at night, so when you're looking at the building from the street level, you see this white box articulated above the curve of the black cladding below. And this fitting is quite good because it allows you to do that without putting too much glare through the glazing into the office space, so someone's working at night. They're also low energy fittings, so although there's quite a number of fittings, you're not using that much energy to achieve that effect.
Energy consumption is a big subject today, and rightly so. So it's very important to choose a luminaire that has a high efficiency, but it's also very easy to choose a luminaire with a high efficiency that doesn't look very good. The Free line really tackles both these questions, the energy consumption or the performance of the luminaire and the performance of the space.
It's been absolutely vital that we had the right team in place, and I think everybody has been saying what a success the project has been, and I think the key to that success was the selection of the right team in the first place.
Zumtobel have been involved with Alford Hall, Monaghan Morris for several years now with some major key projects. The Angel was the next big project. It's proven to be very successful, and we'll be looking forward to some more.